Good morning. It is still good morning because it's before 12. Hi there. Welcome, photo. Hey guys. So we are going to start at 12, which means we have still got like 4 or 5 minutes if you are just logging on right now. If you haven't been before and this is your first time, welcome. And also if it is your first time, then I'll just explain what we are doing today. So this is an ab workout, a 15-minute core workout, where we're going to go through 3 rounds of exercises in order to get some good definition in the core, which we all need after December and the start of January. And this is a challenge that I've been doing every single day this week, from Monday all the way up to Sunday. So we're going to finish, our last day is on Sunday. So we have still got 2 more days to go. So you're welcome to join in tomorrow and Sunday if you're not lying in bed with a hangover, because I will be here. So I'm hoping you guys will be here as well with me, training the core all the way to the end of the week. Welcome, Lee. Hi there. So if you are planning on working out today, which I would hope so, as you've clicked on the video, if you are planning on working out, then please get your space ready, as we are going to go for that core workout, and you'll need to have either a mat or some cushions or some pillows, something to make sure that your back is comfortable as we train. And like I said, it's only 15 minutes, so super convenient to fit into your day. You can do this regularly. There's no reason why you couldn't continue to do this every single day after the challenge finishes on Sunday. You should still keep going with it and keep applying yourself, because you can strengthen your core over time. And this is a workout that I've sort of put together, and it's the most effective way of training your core that I have recognised over time. So you're getting Reese's intel. We have still got 5 minutes, by the way. I'm quite early today. So if you've got any questions, feel free to put the questions in the chat as well before we do get started, as I have still got time. Those questions can be anything related to your nutrition, or your workouts, your exercise, whatever it is. Or if you want to do it privately, then just send me a private message. Send me a DM. There's always that option as well, if you'd rather have the conversation between me and you. Hi Alex, good morning. So we've still got like a few minutes left to chill out. You're going to need to get your energy ready for our 15-minute workout. And guys, if you haven't seen me before, if you haven't been on this channel, then most people who'll be working out in 5 minutes time, they're coming from a Facebook group that I have on Facebook, obviously. So if you do want to join a community where we discuss fitness, nutrition, anything workout related, then feel free to join that group on Facebook, as I can help you. That group is called Fab Abbs 2021. That's FAB Abs, ABBS 2021. Any supplements? If you are a beginner and you're just starting out, then the only thing I'd really recommend would be protein, because it's a convenient way of getting enough protein into your diet each day. For most people, they can't get it from organically from protein sources, so they supplement with protein shakes. That's something I'd definitely recommend. Most protein shake companies are absolutely fine. You don't need to go into any high expensive, pricey protein shake companies. And in terms of other supplements, there's not an awful lot of proven information and evidence behind a lot of the supplements out there. So other than like daily multivitamins, I wouldn't recommend an awful lot else out there. So in short, protein supplements and multivitamins, they all do you good. There is some evidence for creatine, but for certain body types, not everybody is respondent to creatine. Hey Shola. Good morning. We have still got 2 minutes to go before we get stuck in. Our 5th workout of the week. 2 more to go. So I'd be interested now to know whether you guys are seeing some definition. Obviously this has been 5 days hitting the core for 15 minutes. I'm hoping now you would have seen a little bit of definition. But like I've said in the past, training core is only one part of a bigger process. You of course need to look at your nutrition as well. And when I talk about nutrition, the most important thing is leaning your body out, and that's going to come down to a high protein intake. So whether you're looking to lean up or whether you're looking to gain enormous amounts of muscle mass and size, protein is going to be your best friend there. So I'd really recommend on honing in on the protein if you are looking to lean up and see more definition in your core as well. Welcome, Pixie. Anybody got any other questions before we get stuck in a minute and a half's time? Somebody did ask about supplements, and in short, I did say that protein is great convenience because most people aren't getting enough protein into their diet each day. So a protein supplement would be great, and multivitamins also. Hi Daniel. Okay, we have got like 30 seconds. I'm just going to explain what we're doing today if you haven't been on before, and welcome back if you have been every single day this week, especially well done if you stayed with me the whole way through up until now. So for those of you who are coming on board for the first time, we are doing a 15-minute core workout today, and we're going to go through quite a few different exercises because I've always found the best way to get a really good definition in your core is not to be doing sit-ups all day. That's definitely not what you want to be doing. You want to be doing things with lots of movement, moving from left to right, different types of crunching in different ways that are really going to hit your core a lot better, and therefore you're going to hit the rectus, the obliques and the transverse rather than just hitting the transverse, which you hit with sit-ups. And we're going to go through 3 rounds in total. Hey Tim, 3 rounds in total with 6 exercises and 20 seconds on each exercise. Tomorrow I'm going to get you guys to try and do 30 seconds, okay? So it is going to be harder as well. This is quite a tough workout today. It is a combination of the most difficult exercises we have had this week, so it will be tough. But we're only going to go for 20 seconds, not 30 seconds for now. So 6 exercises, 20 seconds, 20 seconds rest in between. So 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off for those 6 exercises. Then we rest for just over a minute. We go back for round 2, and then later on for round 3. But to begin with, we are going to get warmed up, make sure the back is engaged so we don't get any back problems with our core workout. That's really important. So starting off, let's bring the glutes up nice and high, downward dog position, and bring the hips down to the floor just to really get that lower back engaged, and repeat all the way up, all the way down. Let's keep that going. So really flexing here. If you don't engage your back properly before you do a core workout, you might be in pain, so I'd really recommend it. Okay, from here, we're just going to twist to the side, head over the shoulder, and back, head over the shoulder, and back, head over the shoulder. Just small movements, swinging into that lower back. Okay, now we're going to come down onto the forearms and back up onto the hands. Get that stretch in the erector spinae. Back down and stretch into the erector spinae. Repeat. Just keep that going a bit more. And you can spend like 10 minutes doing this on a daily basis if you are sitting at home, working from home with bad posture and finding that you have got a lot of back aching or back pains, I'd recommend doing this sort of stuff for like 10 minutes just to alleviate some of that tension. Okay, onto the side. We're going to come up, we're going to come down to the floor, we're going to spin over and back up and repeat. Lifting the hips up off the floor and back, and hips up off the floor. Three, two, one. Okay, last back exercise before we get stuck in. I'm conscious of time because I know I've run over this week. So I want to try and finish today at like 20 past latest. We're just going to keep the chest open nice and tall. We're going to swing into the side and then back to the centre. So all the way to the side, holding the hands with firm grip, and back to the centre. Really firm grip here. Okay, last time, other side, from the centre all the way. Really putting some force into this. Three, two, one. Okie doke. Hopefully we are all warmed up and ready to go. So like I said, 3 rounds, so do pace yourself. And we're going to go for 20 seconds today of each exercise, 6 exercises with 20 seconds rest in between. Let's get ready. Let's make it a good Friday workout. We're going to start off with bicycle crunches with a sit-up. So we're going to go elbow to knee to lock into the obliques, which is where you get the V-lines. If you can, we're then going to combine that with a sit-up, where you bring in the head and the feet off the floor at the same time. If you can, otherwise just do the bicycle crunches. We're going to go in 3, in 2, in 1, and let's go. All the way, breathing out as you come up to get full range of motion. You do want to come up if you can. Okay, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, easy stuff, right? So just one exercise in. Okay, this is a tougher exercise. This is one of the most difficult core exercises that I think I've taught this week. And you may have seen this in my previous videos if you've been with me for a long time. We're going to go into the banana, so hands behind the head, legs as straight as possible, and we're just going to rock, keeping that roundness. Yeah, it needs to be like a banana. We try and keep that shape the whole time, so the legs are extended out quite far. Let's get ready. In 3, in 2, in 1. Hands behind the head, legs straight as possible, just using that motion to create some momentum as we rock forwards and backwards. 10 seconds. And that really burns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's a tough one. Okay, hi there, hi there, hi there. For those coming on board. Okay, number 3 out of 6, we're going to go for our V-sit, leg raises to the side. So hands behind, full support, chest out. I'm going to draw the legs up as high as possible into the obliques. And again, try and focus on keep the legs as long as possible. If you really have to, bend the knees, but your focus should be on keeping the legs nice and long. We're going to go in 3, in 2, in 1. All the way to the side, all the way to the side. It's not easy today. You've got a tough workout today. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you should always be going until the core is burning. If it's not burning, you're not going for quite long enough, or you're not engaging the core properly. The next exercise, 4 out of 6. We're going to have the arms down on the floor. We're going to bring the feet up towards the chest into a reverse crunch. But as we do that, we're then going to bring ourselves back and we're going to punch to the side, punch to the side. So you're really just locking into the obliques here. So lean into obliques, lean to obliques. You go all the way up and back and punch and punch. Okay, let's keep it going. 3, in 2, in 1. Try and keep the feet in, tucked in each time. Engaging in the core, making sure that we have that control as we come up. Okay, last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Whew. Okay, next up, we're going to bring the head off the ground. We're going to go into flutter kicks. So we're just bringing the legs one on top of each other, just crossing over each time, keeping them quite low, and again, long as possible. We're going to go in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Should be getting tough already. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done if you're still with me. If you're pushing through the burn, very good. Okay, last exercise for the round. We're going to just hold a V-sit like that. So feet off the floor, spine up nice and tall, chest out, keeping the lower core engaged. So you're going to predominantly feel this in the lower core. In 3, in 2, in 1, and let's hold it. Just keep it strong, breathe through it, focus for 10. Okay, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Lovely. Okay, that's one round done. We're going to take a minute, just over a minute in between each round. If anyone's got any questions, feel free to fire away. If you're not sure about any technique or what you should be doing with something, then please let me know. And like I said, we have got 3 rounds in total, so we'll make sure we can get through 3 rounds. We're going to go in about 30 seconds. Okay, if your legs are taking strain on the last one, you probably just want to bring the feet in a bit closer if you can, rather than have them out so far, because if you have them extended out further, you're creating more resistance with the weight. If they're more tucked in, there's less resistance with the weight. So yeah, you can always just bring them in a bit closer. Okay, we're gonna go for round 2. Incoming. Let's stay focused. Let's keep pushing through. Back to the bicycle crunch, if you can, with the sit up. Otherwise, just focus on the bicycle crunch, yeah? In 3, in 2, in 1. Last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 15 seconds. And then into the banana. Okay, here we go, guys. In 3, in 2, in 1. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whew. It's a real tough one. Okay, I'll come on to that in a second, Pixie, in the break for the second round. Okay, next up we're going to go into the V-sit leg raises, up to the side and then up to the other side, keeping that control. Don't worry if you can't get the height here, it's not a problem. Just focus on getting a little bit of height and then keeping that control of the core. That's the most important thing of all, is keeping that control. 3, 2, 1. All the way. 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Which takes us to a halfway point, halfway through our workout. Always keep hydrated. If you guys are wondering, I had someone once tell me that they never ever drank any water during their workouts, as they thought they weren't meant to. Well, that is not true. You should definitely be keeping yourself hydrated. And we're going to go into our tuck rock, coming up into the punch and punch to the side. Let's go for it in 3, in 2, in 1, all the way, and up, and twist, and twist. You can't do the punches at the top, just focus on the reverse crunches instead. That's absolutely fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And this is where it's really going to burn. Got to push through this burn. Keep it going all the way through to the end of the round. So if you're losing energy right now, you've literally got 40 seconds. Easy. That's it. 40 seconds before you rest. Next up, we've got a flutter kicks. Head up off the ground to engage the core. And we're just going to move the legs one on top of each other. In 3, in 2, in 1. Ten. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 20 seconds. We've got one more. Brilliant. You best be working out as well. Not just watching me. Okay, last one. In 10 seconds time, we're going to go into the V-sit hold. Keeping the chest up nice and tall. Feet off the ground if you can, and just hold in that position. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and hold. So just keep that position. Keeping the erector spine up the whole time. And I want to go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Well done, well done. Okay, let's take a minute. So take 1 minute, we're going to rest it out, and then we're going to go back into the last round. And Pixie, just to answer your question, if you have got back stiffness, then I'd really focus on, for one, doing a regular back stretching routine in the morning when you first wake up for like 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm happy to send you a link with those stretches that you should be doing, just to get your back activated more often, and get your core engaged as well. Because usually if you're going to do a core workout and you do get back pain, then it probably isn't warmed up enough, and it's taking a lot of the strain when you are doing your core workouts, where your core should be taking majority of the strain. But in terms of like the range of the movement, for example, if we're doing a leg raise and you have got back pains, you're going to want to find that you just want to minimize that range of motion. So you're not going to go the full length, you're just going to go for smaller lengths that don't cause you so much back upset. Okay, one more round, let's do it. Okay, so last workout of the week for most of you probably, unless you're doing tomorrow and Sunday, but most of you will be hanging or chilling in bed. So let's make this last round really count, let's really go for it. Still keeping to that 20 seconds if we can for each exercise. Let's go. First up with the bicycle crunches in 3, in 2, in 1, all the way, and up. Again, keep the head off the ground to keep that engagement in the core. The moment your head rests, you're actually relaxing your core, which you don't want to be doing at all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1 out of 6 done. Next up, again, remember, try to keep those legs long, hands over the head as we go into the banana. In a few more seconds. Get your strength back. Okay, here we go. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'd say you've done the hardest one probably. Almost there. So last minute or so of working out, and then we can relax and enjoy our day. So stay focused, stay with me all the way through to the end. I want to go into those V-sit leg raises to the side, keep the legs straight as possible, and then to the other side to really hone in on the obliques. Let's go in 3, in 2, in 1. Ten. 3, and 2, and 1. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Like I said, this is a tough workout today as well, so if you can't do everything, do not stress. I always say progression, not perfection. As long as you're improving over time, that's the most important thing of all. And I want to go into those tuck rocks with the punch at the end. So all the way up to the chest and back, punch, punch to the side. In 3, in 2, in 1. So really put some force into it as you come to the top, to lean into the side. And 10 seconds to go. Keeping the core engaged, keeping that control. 3, 2, 1. Boom, almost there. So flutter kicks next up. Just moving the feet one on top of each other, switching it out each time. Let's make it count. Okay, we're going to go shortly. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Getting sweaty. One more to go. Last V-sit hold. Feet off the floor. Chest up nice and tall. Keep the spine lengthened. And just hold this for as long as you can. If it's only 10 seconds, all is well. If it's 20 seconds, then also that's great. Okay, let's get ready for it. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Okay, lift up nice and tall. Then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Thank you guys for showing up. Well done if you've been here every single day this week. Hats off to you. I don't think most people have though. If you do want to catch up on the previous videos throughout the week, then I have posted them as recorded videos on my Facebook group page. Feel free to join that page. We're creating a community where we can discuss anything fitness and nutrition related, even in the future, and I may well be doing some more challenges later on in the year or in the near coming months as well. So feel free to join that Facebook group. It is called Fab Abbs 2021, so that's F-A-B and then space Abs, A-B-B-S, 2021. If you do want more info or you want to keep tuned with what happens in the future. Well done guys, have a good Friday, have a good weekend. I will see you tomorrow if you're coming back tomorrow. Bye bye.